Super Tuesday caucus was plagued by low voter turnout, no candidate visits, and a lot of confusion. But the push to change the system back to a primary system died at the Capitol last night. However, the effort has not lost steam. KRDO News Channel 13's Eric Fink shows us the division now lies in what kind of primary to set up.
Politics and the clock proved to be a lethal combination that doomed two presidential primary bills at the state capitol. GOP voter Linda Potter says with a primary, the people's voice matters.
It's important for people to just be allowed to vote and let their voice be heard, because it sure beats the 6% that are showing up now.
Mail-in ballots. It's worked very well here in Colorado and I think around the country, and I believe that's the way we should go for having those primaries in the spring to select candidates who will be on the ballot in November.
A grassroots group called Let Colorado Vote is working to bring the primary question to voters on this November's ballot. That would require about $1 million. If that doesn't happen, the Secretary of State tells me he's confident something will get done in Denver next year.
Caucuses work very well for local races, but for a presidential race, you don't have that same type of personal contact. I think most Coloradans would prefer a primary, and so we're going to go forward and look at that process.
But Steve Meyer doesn't favor the open primary process, where unaffiliated voters cast ballots and Democrats and Republicans can cross over.
Where anybody can swarm over to one party or the other, cast their vote for who they perceive to be the weakest candidate, and then step back and be out of that party again.
The fight for a primary is a bipartisan goal here in the Centennial State. How to get there is the tricky path state leaders and voters will have to navigate together. In Colorado Springs, Eric Fink, KRDO News Channel 13.
Thanks, Eric. And the group Let Colorado Vote decided to pursue a ballot measure after the caucus chaos on Super Tuesday. The group favors an open primary, which would allow Colorado's unaffiliated voters to participate. They represent